You hear AI everywhere, right? But it's not just some buzzword anymore. It's a real, powerful toolkit that's changing the game. But how do you actually go from a cool idea to a working, AI-powered solution? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break it all down, from the tools themselves to the experts who bring them to life. Let's dive in. So let's just start with the biggest question on everyone's mind. What can you actually build with AI? I mean, for real. The answer is so much bigger and more exciting than you might think, and it's touching pretty much every industry out there. We're going to explore that whole landscape. Because, we've got to get past the idea that AI is just about the chatbots we see on websites. It's so much more than that. This is a fundamental shift, a whole new way for businesses to tackle those really tough problems, create brand new kinds of value, and honestly, to build what's next. All right, so to really get this, we've got to pop the hood and look inside the toolkit. Let's start by exploring the what, the actual types of AI services that are the building blocks for all these next-generation solutions. First up, the one that's absolutely captured everyone's imagination lately, generative AI. The best way to think about this is as an engine for creativity. These are AI models that have been trained on just massive amounts of data, not to find an existing answer, but to create something brand new and original. We're talking text, music, code, even photorealistic images, all from a simple prompt.
And wow, people are using this for everything. In marketing, it's writing amazing ad copy. In the film industry, it's enhancing video and audio. It's even being used to build these incredible interactive stories for games. And all of it is powering these deeply personal experiences that make you, the customer, feel totally seen and understood.
But AI isn't just about creating new stuff. It's also about making things run better. And that's where Intelligent Process Automation, or IPA, comes in. This is all about giving the inner workings of a business a major upgrade. It uses AI to take on all those manual, repetitive, and frankly boring tasks that just slow everyone down. So what's the end game here? Well, it's all about letting people work smarter. It's about removing all that friction from your day-to-day processes, cutting down on those little human errors that always creep in, and at the end of the day, just giving your team's productivity a massive boost. Now, here's the cool part. You don't always have to build a whole new thing from scratch. AI integration is all about giving superpowers to the tools you already use. It's about taking these powerful AI models and just plugging them right into your existing software, your website, whatever you've got. And when you do that, the results are just wild. All of a sudden, your sales software isn't just storing customer data, it's using predictive analytics to tell you what your sales will be next quarter. Your inventory system can literally look at images to spot problems. And your e-commerce search bar? It becomes conversational so customers can find what they want just by asking a question. It makes your existing tools 1,000 times smarter. Okay, so we've seen the what, these incredible tools in the AI toolkit. Now let's talk about the who. Who are the actual experts, the wizards behind the curtain who wield these tools and make these AI solutions come to life? See, building with AI, it's not quite like your standard software project. It's a whole different ballgame. It really demands this unique mix of skills. You have to be fluent in data, a master of complex algorithms, and have a real knack for strategic problem solving. And that expertise usually breaks down into a few key areas. You've got machine learning. That's the core engine that lets these systems learn and get better over time. Then you have specialists who help AI understand us. Natural language processing, or NLP for language, and computer vision for, well, vision. But honestly, none of that works without the unsung heroes, the data engineers. They do the crucial work of getting all the data ready to fuel these powerful models.
We know the tools. We know who builds with them. So now, for the fun part, let's look at the where. Where is all this technology actually being used today to totally transform major industries?
Let's start with a really big one, healthcare. The impact AI is having here is, well, it's nothing short of revolutionary. It's improving everything from how we diagnose diseases to how we care for patients. For example, AI is now acting as a second set of eyes for radiologists, analyzing X-rays and MRIs to spot tiny things a human might miss. In the lab, it's helping discover new drugs years faster than before. And for patients, it's creating treatment plans that are personalized right down to their DNA. It's even providing 24/7 mental health support through smart, empathetic chatbots. It's incredible. Okay, let's switch gears to an industry we all interact with constantly, retail and e-commerce. AI is quietly working behind the scenes to make shopping faster, easier, and way more personal. Think about it. You know when you see a product recommendation that feels like it practically read your mind? Yep, that's AI. The smart system that makes sure the thing you want is always in stock? That's AI too. The helpful chatbot that answers your question at 2 in the morning? You guessed it. You can even search for a cool shirt just by uploading a photo of it. That's all AI at work.
And for our last stop, let's head over to the factory floor with manufacturing. Now, this industry has been using automation for a long time, but AI is pushing efficiency and safety to a completely new level. I mean, we're seeing AI models that are like a crystal ball for heavy machinery, predicting when a part is going to fail before it breaks down. On the assembly line, computer vision can spot tiny defects the human eye would never catch. It's optimizing these massive global supply chains, and right there on the floor, it's even monitoring the environment to help keep workers safe.
So you've seen what's possible and maybe your wheels are turning. But what if you actually want to do this? Our final section is all about the how, a quick, practical guide to finding AI talent and getting your own project off the ground.
You know, the process is probably more straightforward than you'd expect. It usually kicks off with a simple discovery call to get on the same page about your goals. Then, super important, you sign an NDA to protect your great idea. After that, you'll do a deep dive AI consultation, where experts help figure out the best tech solution for your problem. Once you've got a plan, you pick the right developers for the job, get aligned on the project details, and then you integrate them with your team and start building.
And you've got flexible options, which is great. If you have a small, really well-defined project, a fixed cost, project-based model is perfect. If you need a bit more flexibility, maybe for ongoing work or integrations, an hourly model is a great fit. And for those really big long-term projects, a monthly model gives you a dedicated expert on your team. It's all about finding what works for you.
So, we've covered a lot, right? The what, the who, the where, and the how of building with AI. And hopefully you see that this isn't some science fiction tech for the future. It's a set of real tools solving real problems right now. So the only question left is for you. What problem in your world is just waiting for its AI solution? Thanks for digging into this with me.